but honestly, I just feel like I've had a really rough week, so I just kind of wanted to just rant about it. Um, but basically, just like as a pre-warning, um, I guess like most of these people that I'm like talking about, like they didn't do really anything wrong to me. I feel like they were actually looking out for me in a way, but I just feel like it lately has been like it just accumulated on my mind, and so I just kind of want to vent about it. And also, I know like for anyone who might comment or something, just like who wants to help me and stuff, it's just like I do want to get help and I do want to try, but unfortunately, like I try to schedule myself for like therapy at my school and stuff, and the UI or the user interface and just trying to sign up for an appointment lately has been like really terrible. So I unfortunately could not get an appointment for that. But anyhow, uh, I'll kind of tell you like how this all started. Um, it started off with like um, I'm actually on like Hinged, or basically I'm on a dating app, and well, using those dating apps, I have talked to several people, and this one interaction kind of stood out to me, where basically a girl wanted to like hook up with me, and I felt pretty good, like it really did numbers on my ego. I felt really happy, and um, but basically she wanted to hook up with me, and you know, like I feel um, like generally like I'm on dating apps simply because I want to be in a long term relationship, and I kind of just let them know that this is not exactly what I'm looking for. I'm usually looking for something long term, but for the sake of February, I wouldn't mind like I guess I wouldn't mind a hookup. Like I just kind of wanted to see where it goes. I just don't feel like being single on February. And I mean, we get to texting, we get to calling. She's really into me. Um, but then after a couple of days, and like we start calling more and more, or I start calling her more and more, and she hits me with, "I kind of want to stay as friends. I don't really want to lead you on, and I feel like you're gonna get too attached," which honestly I can respect because she's just looking out for me. Um, but honestly, like it feels like shit just hearing that because it's like this is someone who wanted me, and I really just fumbled that, you know. But also at the same time, it's like it kind of really hurts me in other ways. I feel like typically like okay, I want to preface saying that like I know I shouldn't have taken it seriously. It's just a hookup, and like I shouldn't really like be caring about this. But I feel like this is just the accumulation of a lot of things on my mind. Um, so we're gonna go back in time, but that was just the start of the events leading up to everything. Um, but going forward, so with that, I feel like lately, like I just feel like an accessory to like a lot of people, especially um, especially with girls. Um, so my experience on Hinge has been like it's been okay. Like I've been on like a couple of dates and stuff, but something that I've noticed a lot um, is people trying to hook me up with their guy friends. Now, on my profile, I have myself set as bisexual, and it's something that I really like identify with. Um, but there's like a lot of preconceptions for like bi people, I guess, and also like this is the main thing that pissed me off the most was that I was on Hinge and I would match with a couple of people, and some of the girls that I matched with would match with me and send me a message, and it'd be along the lines of, hey, I have a guy friend that would look really good with you, or I have a guy friend I feel like you would really vibe with, and that just like sucks because for the past like year, I feel like a lot of people have been telling me like, oh, my first impression of you was that I thought you were gay. And normally, like, I when I heard that at first, like, I was kind of happy. I kind of laughed it off. I thought it was like, because like gay people kind of had like this, kind of like a stereotype, which is like, oh, these people are like well kept. They take care of themselves. They're well dressed. So at first I took it like as a compliment, but over time, like I feel like people have actually started treating me like a gay person, even though I'm more like I identify more with being bisexual, in terms of like, oh, like people, they think I'm gay, and so they don't really like think too much of me. They just want to stay friends and stuff, which is fine. But lately, I feel like because they think they think of me, they create this identity of me being gay, that I feel like I've been just treated more as an accessory rather than like an actual person. Where I feel like the people, they feel like they treat me like a pet and an accessory in the way that like they think I'm gay, and I feel like they think having a gay friend is something cool and something to brag about, and so like they take pictures with me and stuff and they let me hang out with them, but like they don't really like do any, or like they just don't do anything with me. Like I mean, they treat me well. Like I love my friends, and all. Or, well, this is not even really about my friends. This is about like other people. It's just like people like they invite me to hang out and stuff, and like I realize that they just don't really see me as like a person. I feel like they just don't really see me as like a person. They just see me as someone they can kind of show off in a way. Um, but yeah, and also like going back to like that hookup thing, like that's just like one of the things that I feel. Um, but I feel like I'm just kind of useless now. It's like I can't like I'm terrible. I like something that like hit me was that like people tell me like, or I remember just talking to my cousins and it's just like it was this game, and it was like, who hates being the single the most, and like everyone just pointed to me, and it's really true. Like I do hate being single, um, and I do just don't want to feel alone. And the thing is like I really try to get into a long term relationship, and I do want to like talk to people and get to know them more. And it's like it's kind of hard to do that on a dating app, and I do want to make a genuine connection with people, but I just don't know how to make a genuine connection anymore. And it's like people tell me like you should just go out and find yourself and do like something that you enjoy, right? And like I actually do things that I enjoy, right? Like there's things like I have my hobbies with like rock climbing, doing photography. Like I bought a camera and I wanted to make vlogs like this, and I play games and I like cosplay, and I met amazing friends and I really love them. But it's like these connections that I made have like um, they're just not what I'm looking for, you know. And like I made like amazing friends. Like I don't hate myself for meeting them, and I don't hate them because I love them and I care for them. But it's just not really what I'm looking for. And like, anyways, where was I going with this? Um, like these connections that I make, like I really do want to make, yeah, genuine connections, and I really want something to come out more from it, and I know I shouldn't expect too much from people. I should just really enjoy that. But like I really also like I do these hobbies because also I do want to meet people that share the same things as me, the same thing that I love, right? But that hasn't really like worked out too well. Meaning people through the hobbies and stuff. So I resorted to dating apps, and like on dating apps, it's just like I'm in this weird thing where like I'm not supposed to care, but I do care. You know, like in the example of like the girl with the hookup, right? It's just like um, she was really into me. Like I feel like this is how it is for like a lot of people I meet on the dating apps, where like they there are people that find me attractive. Like generally, I don't perceive myself as such an attractive guy or an unattractive guy, right? Um, but like I meet these people, and like I really want to get to know them more. So I like talk to them. I ask them about their hobbies and stuff, and it's like once they kind of perceive me as like clingy and stuff, like they just don't wanna like do anything with me else. Like in like anyways, like when I brought up the girl with the hookup, right? So like she found me attractive, and it's just like the moment I started asking more questions, and I genuinely wanted to get to know her more, like she just kind of broke it off with me, and I feel so useless in the way that it's like I can't really find a long term relationship that I really want. And so I kind of resorted to like trying to hook up with people, and then it's like I can't even fucking manage to do a hookup either because it's like I'm too clingy for that, you know? And so it's like I can't do either. So what am I supposed to do, right? Like why do I feel the need to like belong when like I just can't, you know? Um, but yeah, um, like people like I'm just on dating apps. I'm forced to feel like I should not care, but the thing is like I do care. I care about like what my friends think. I care about like what other people think, and it's like what do I do, you know? Like I really care about like everything. I really want to please everyone in the world. Like one of my goals in life, I feel like, is just to make everyone happy, or like at least not everyone, but like to create my own community. Like ideally, that's like one of my life goals, and that could be like making vlogs like these and just like finding a community that like enjoys hobbies like I do, and like to create friends and like to help people make friends. Like that's just one of my life goals, and like because I really care about people, and I just want to also have people find a way to connect, you know. And I just don't know how to do that anymore. Like honestly now, like I'm having like double takes on like my hobbies and stuff, where it's just like why am I even doing this anymore? Like, do I even enjoy it? Like, for example, cosplaying, right? Like, I'm a big cosplayer. I love cosplaying. But now that I think about it, it's just like, why did I even start doing it? It's because it's like, I feel like the reason why I got into cosplaying was just simply for the attention, where, like, I, I just wanted to feel pretty. I just wanted to feel, like, loved. I just wanted to feel, like, a different person, and like cosplaying really made me feel that way. I loved the attention that I was getting. I loved people's reactions, and so I just kept doing it. But like I realized that is that really healthy? Should I like keep cosplaying if all I really care about is just people's reactions? Like I feel like if I should enjoy cosplaying, I should enjoy it because like it makes me feel good, but right now it just doesn't make me feel good. Like it just makes me feel like I'm not enough sometimes, because like all I'm really doing it is just for the reactions of other people, you know. And yeah, it's just lately like how I've been feeling, and I just don't know how to like find myself again. Um, cause like I just don't know if like my hobbies and the stuff that I do is really like because I want to do them, you know? Is it even like worth it? Is it healthy? Right? And again, like I know I should really go to therapy for this, but like for now therapy is just not accessible. Um, but yeah, this is just has been on my mind. Like, why 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 should I care? You know, and I feel like I should care, or like I feel like right now it's just this world like people like I'm expected to just not care about anything. Like I should just live life. I should have like my own like I should just like another thing is just like people tell me like I should just work on myself. But like the thing is like I really do want to work on myself, but like how do I even work on myself? Right? Like I just don't know what to do with myself. You know, I'm like doing okay at school. I'm like trying to like find internships and like do other jobs, but it's like I'm just so confused. Like, do I just continue living life, or in the way that is like, is this? I don't really know what to, or what to work for. Like I'm just living life. I'm not like, but I'm not actually living it. You know, I'm just doing stuff to get through, in hopes that in the future it'll become better. Um, but yeah, um, just sometimes I just don't know if I really belong. Like I just want to feel wanted. But like I know there are people in this world that do want me. Like I've been in relationships before and I've had people like hit on me and stuff. And it's like it makes me feel good and I've had been in relationships with that. But then also it's just like there are some stuff that happens and I just really can't deal with it and it's just I don't know if I should have just taken advantage of these people when I was in the relationships. But it really just makes me feel like an awful shit person. I just don't want to do that to people. And that's like I understand that like that girl who wanted to hook up with me like she probably felt the same too and I can like I understand what that's like. Um but like honestly at this point like I'd rather just like be in a hookup and just like heard about it later than like you know deal with this shit now, you know. Like I rather like get some pleasure of selfishness out of it. Um, but it's just like yeah. And I think like another thing that like really stuck with me is like I was telling like a friend all this, and like this like kind of goes back to like feeling like I'm being treated like a pet or like an accessory, whereas like um she told me like or I told her like I'm just like so useless like I can't even do a hookup right, you know? And it's just like, she just said, like, I just want to be treated like a princess sometimes. And, you know, I really do want the princess treatment in the world. But right now, it's just, it feels like no one's willing to really give that to me, right? And I feel like lately my type is just not my type. Or, like, I'm just not my type's type, you know? Like, there are people in the world that, like, are attracted to me. But, like, generally, like, I'm not attracted to them. But right now I just feel like do I even have the choice to be picky? Like do I even like I feel like I'm just so ugly in terms of like even like the people like I find attractive just don't find me attractive, you know? Or it's just like do do I even have a choice to be picky? Like should I just settle? But like I feel like I don't want to settle. I feel like generally like yeah, I don't think like I feel like I do deserve better, but honestly, like, do I even really deserve better if I like mentally I'm just like this, you know? I feel like I'm just such a wreck. Um, but yeah, but going on like I do like I just feel like I'm just being treated like an accessory. Like people just um no, I don't want to say I'm like being objectified, but like in a way, like that's just how I feel like I'm just being like But also, like, I feel like I'm just like making like a lot of friends, and I do have like a lot of friends, and I feel like this is like one of my advantages where like I can make a bunch of friends with people, and like, but the thing is, like, I'm just tired of making friends now. Like, I feel like I'm making friends, but it's not going anywhere. Like, there's no, like, there are some connections, but like it just doesn't feel like genuine enough to like be in a relationship. And like while I'm making friends, right, like I'm also like telling them this too, and it like I feel like I'm just in a loop in life where I make friends and they just tell me like, oh, I'll hook you up with like one of my other friends, and when I meet those friends, like I end up just becoming friends with them, and it's just this same cycle that repeats over and over, and I just like I make a whole bunch of friends, and I feel like it's not going anywhere, and honestly, like I feel like I'm taking it for granted. Like I should feel grateful for making all these friends, but like like I just don't want any more friends. Like I just want to settle, I guess. But like also at the same time, like I don't want to settle. Like I feel like in this world, like I'll run into someone better. But I'm just tired of waiting. Like I know genuine connections don't form out of like nowhere, and I know I'm being greedy by just like, expecting one to just pop up right in my lap. But like I just I just wish it just came easier in this world, you know. And I know like things don't come easy. Like school, everyone has to work hard towards something to get like something out of it, you know. And that's just how I feel like my life is right now, where like I go into a lot of things and like I just expect it to go my way, but it just really doesn't. And I'm just kind of annoyed at myself and at the world for not like doing what I wanted to do, you know. Like I was at a firm for like internships and stuff, or and I just like was talking to a bunch of firms, and you know I thought I was extroverted. I thought I could like find an internship really easily, but like I was kind of just hit with reality in terms of like I would go up to these stalls, and like they would just kind of like turn me down in a way because, well, granted, I'm a finance major, and like these stalls, this event was for accounting majors, and I realized like I thought going into it, like I thought it'd be helpful because I feel like finance and accounting are intertwined, but I just went in there, and like these stalls just kind of like ostracized me, or like kind of rejected me. They they weren't generally like helpful because I was a finance major and there's nothing they can really do about it, which I understand. But you know, it just hit me with the realization that things don't come easy in life, and I just wish it was easier. Yeah, but also going back, like I really don't know how to love myself at this moment, and I don't know if I can. Right. Um. Yeah. In this video, though, I mean, I'm making flowers, and it was like I was making flowers for a date, and it didn't really go well, or yeah, it didn't really go as expected. It was like I met this girl, and we were kind of saving the date for like when we would just talk and meet each other for kind of like for the first time. And when we met, like I realized that we had no connections with each other. Like she just didn't read my profile at all. And that's how it felt like. And I realized like making connections with people is just not easy, and I don't know how to connect with people in this world anymore. Or that's wrong, because like I do know how to connect with people. I can make friends with people. Like I feel like easier than the average person. Like I know I can like befriend people really easily, but I'm not making the connections that I want to, and I don't know if like I'll regret it later or whatever. Um, but right now it's just not what I want and not what I need, and I don't know how to make stronger connections and more genuine connections in this world. Um, but yeah, that's my talk. It's just me venting at life. I kind of hope this video doesn't really go that viral, um, but we'll see. I know my family follows this account on YouTube. Um, if they watch it, then oh well. But yeah. Um, but yeah, that's kind of all for my video today. It's just me ranting at life. And sorry if I do cry, or I'm technically am crying right now. Um, but I'm sorry that you had to listen to this. Um, Generally, I'm not looking for advice. I mean, if you have advice, you can put it in the comments and stuff. But like, I think for the most part, like, I kind of hope this video is just on the low, and you just kind of hear my rants about life. Thank you for watching, I guess. Bye now.